And here, getting ready to start today's stream of instances. As usual, the chat will be moderated by the wife. Say hello, wife.
Hello.
She's checking our cats for fleas right now, but she'll be joining the stream, confirming that I have sound and keeping an eye on chat. I'm just getting ready to tweet that I'm on live. Go. And I'll occasionally tweet out where I am and where I'm going throughout today's stream. So let's get started heading where I have to go. First thing I have to do is get myself the Warpwood. I do not have an upgraded garrison yet. So I do not have the Tower of War yet because I'm not really making a whole lot of money doing the instance runs that I'm doing. I'll worry about that later. I'll get my garrison all boosted and eventually you'll see it with this character, or I'll just use another character at some point to do certain things. I might not be using this character for all the instance and raid runs that I'm doing. Thank you very much, dear. Dire Maul means Ogrimmar, so we're going to head up here. Teleport to Ord. I'll do my usual branding once I get myself in flight. Okay. No, I don't want so big amount. I don't want so big amount. There we go. Teeny amount. Whoops. There we go. And up. And here we go. Easiest way to get to Dire Maul is to fly to Stonemail Hold in Paralas. I just got that flight path the last time I was flying. You'd have seen me get that flight path if you're watching the entire video as a highlight on Twitch or in its entirety on YouTube. I've split the video, actually my wife has been splitting the videos up, editing them so that they are instance by instance on their own, and then one full upload of the entire stream for that day. So you can thank her for the work she's done doing those. Just to let everybody know, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, Gutrend, I stream live on Twitch, as you saw me tweet just then, at twitch.tv/Gutrend. If you're watching this live on Twitch, the videos will get broken up and uploaded to YouTube on a channel entitled Gutrend. Additionally, you can find me on Twitter at Gutrend. You can find my Facebook page for Gutrend. I'm on Instagram with Gutrend. I'm on Tumblr with Gutrend, Amazon with Gutrend, IMDb with Gutrend, and you can also find me on the Xbox systems as The Real Gutrend, capital T, capital R, capital G, The Real Gutrend. I accept friend requests there. If you share, like, or subscribe to my videos on YouTube, you'll get followed back. Specifically subscribed, you'll get followed back. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know exactly when I'm live streaming, because I post that on Twitter as well. So you'll get word about that, plus you'll have me follow you back. And on Facebook, if you like my page, chances are I'll hunt you down and follow you or like you in return there as well. And I think that takes care of all the branding for the day. So we're continuing our instance runs today, and we're starting off with Dire Maul. Now Dire Maul comes in 3 flavors. I wonder if I can pull it up on the Handy Dandy Adventurer's Guide from Hell. Let's find out, shall we? Classic. There's DM. You have a map. Ah yes, I have got it broken down. This is actually one entire instance here. This is the final instance of Gordock Commons. But it's actually got... Wow, they've broken it down to a lot more. Holy crap. Okay. That's the end part of one of the instances. They have broken it down to a lot of chunks, haven't they? The Warpwood Quarter. You can see how they have multiple portal entrances in each of these maps. That's because Dire Maul is actually all linked together. But people generally don't go from place to place the way that they would in most instances. Even the way, I mean, they've broken up Black Rock Depths in such a way that's really kind of dumb. But it does allow you to go from A to B without having to leave. Yeah, they've broken us down to a lot of stupid maps. Dire Maul is basically 3 instances, not like frickin' 7 the way they've lined it up there. Even Moradon's only 3 instances. Moradon's about the same size as Dire Maul when you put it all together. But I'm not going to bother going from one instance to another instance internally. I might point out with help of the map where the gates are to go to the next section. But I'm going to go into the instance, get the quest, do the quests, exit the instance via the same way I came in order to turn in the quests, and then go to the next instance. That's just the smart way to do it. That way you're seeing what each instance will look like if you're in looking for group. And you'll also be able to see what they look like if you come in as an external group. Then we'll be heading over to Zul'Farrak because it's so close. And ZF also happens to be one of my favorite instances in the game. So we'll be doing that quickly today. And after that I'm going to be changing continents. I'm going to probably do Solomance. I have a lot to say about Solomance and the way it's been nerfed. And then I'll be talking a lot about how instances have been shortened. Solomance is a great example of how Blizzard has taken what was a wonderful, wonderful instance and made it so short that it's hardly worth doing. Actually, ZF, one of the quests in ZF, has been nerfed the same way. I have mentioned that quest in previous streams, but I will be deliberately making sure to mention that quest while I'm in said instance today. And if I feel up to it, there's a possibility that Solomance will be the end of today's stream, but if I'm feeling up to it, I might do one of the 2, or if not both of the 2 Stratholme instances, the main gate entrance and the service entrance. We'll see how I feel though. It all depends on how the old broken tailbone and congestive heart failure is treating me today. So right now I'm flying by the entrance to Dire Maul in order to land at the nearest flight path to it. Then we're going to hop on a mount, head back, and get a good look at what we're getting into, folks. Plus it'll give the wife a good spot to begin the edit. What is this? Who wants that for free? I don't want free crap.
Hey.
What?
Behave yourself.
I didn't swear at him. Anyway, okay, so here we have the ruins of Dire Maul. As you can see, it's not all that small. It's quite large-ish. Large-esque. Used to be that all this stuff out here was elite. None of them are now. They're just guys walking around. So Dire Maul's not even dangerous to go into in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so you can just fly all the way into the actual main courtyard. Oops, that's not the way into the main courtyard. That's the way to hit a wall. That's what that is. This little tiny little pathway here. This is one of the side entrances, if I'm not mistaken. The Warpwood Quarter entrance. Well, this isn't the main Warpwood Quarter entrance, I'll tell you that right now. Let's find out where it pops me in inside. Here we are, we're inside the instance. Pops me in down here, which isn't too far away, but it is far. There's the main entrance. I have to come around here in order to do the first instance. So while it's a way in, it's not the correct way in. So we're going to head back out and head to the actual main entrance instance. Main instance entrance. This instance entrance. The entrance for this instance. Surprised my wife isn't having apoplexy listening to say all this. Okay, this is the actual way in. Alright, so here we are in the Brokenspear Tavern. This is the main central area. Now there used to be, I don't know if this shows up in the map, no of course not. There used to be a rare that would occasionally pop down here. I can't remember whether you had to summon it or not, but this is one of the side entrances in the instance. Now that you can fly, you don't have to worry about doing it this way. The instance entrances, if I'm not mistaken, there's one over here. There's one over there. And there's one up there. So we've already gone to the Warpwood Quarter, so let's go into the Warpwood Quarter now. Here, shall we? Land here. There's a crumbled area, but there is an actual entrance. So in we go. You see the picture was the same there, which means that it is of course the same instance. Just Hustling the Thief is the one reason that we're going in this entrance and couldn't just follow through from where we were on the other one. Offendress's Web. Okay. So, let's head in. Another quest off the Giant Tree Boy. 3 quests off the Giant Tree Boy. Now the wife's trying to talk to me about eating like I'm going to eat while I'm doing instances. I think she's forgotten that I've been up for a while and could have had food before now, but haven't. Okay, so I'm busy doing instances here. Alright, so here's what you have to do. First you have to start off with this little idiot. Let's zoom in so you can really see him. Okay, he's a little dweeb. Alright, in order to get this quest started, look at all the stuff I've got lined up here, my god. Okay, so off he goes. Okay, if you want the key you have to catch him. Isn't that exciting? The reason why this has loaded all this up all at once for me, by the way, is because I've come in here physically rather than joining an LFG. So it's listed every single bloody quest I can do all off the one instance entrance. So I don't know why it would do that, but that is in fact what it has done. So, hello people, let's die here. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody dead? Everybody dead. Good. Okay. That's the collapsed entrance that you saw from outside. Just thought I'd point that out. Be very careful walking around here because you cannot fly inside the instance. This will drop you into the second part. Unceremoniously in the middle of a whole bunch of aggro. If you're with a party and you're at level, you'll be dead before anybody gets a chance to even get close to helping you. So don't even worry about it. If you fall, you're doomed. As per usual, these guys are dying awfully quickly because I'm so overpowered. Here's Pussy's little second placement. And you talk to him again, and away he goes like a bat out of hell. See, people doing this particular quest often miss seeing him the first time. It's one of the reasons I want to make sure I did this properly, so that everybody can see exactly where the first appearance of the guy is, because oftentimes he can be very easily missed if you're not paying close attention. The other two times he's easy to spot. Well, the other times. So the other times. You want something? Here, take this. Oh, it's a bunch here. Well, then take this. There. That shuts everybody up. Alright.
I need a target.
Okay, so we're working our way around. As you can see, we're working our way around. This is where we came in that other way. Okay, we would have skipped the getting the quest and starting off our imp from way up here. That's why I deliberately went around. There is, I mean, that's a faster exit if you're trying to come out without bothering to turn in the quests. So now you know, folks. Now you know. Okay, that takes care of everybody there. And here's Pussy's third encounter with you. And away he goes. And notice he went straight past this doorway. This doorway actually takes you into the rest of the instance. But if you're going to get rid of Pussy first, you got to go this way. Okay? Leading into what's called the Hidden Reach. And this also provides an access into yet another part of the instance. Ah yes, these suits. They appear. They're completely invisible. Be careful, if you have a tank that's running through and he doesn't happen to grab these guys he's running through, your tank and maybe even some of your DPS, maybe even your healer will be way the hell down here while you're back there trying to deal with things, and it won't go well for you being on your own like that. So just something to keep in mind, something to bear with you as you come through this instance. You want to make sure everybody stays together. Now talking to this guy is going to get him to finally go to his last spot. Okay, and in order to get up there and do everything safely, just want to make sure that everything's dead on route. And you head up to the second level here. And he's hiding. There he is. And this is the last time he's going to talk to you, because now he brings all his little friends out and he becomes his true self. Of course I can do that, so it's not a big deal. And the Book of Incantations are is the spoils that you need for this particular quest. Okay? So you can see one down already. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next up is this quest. The web. Alright, so to do that, we gotta go back. Oops, get out of there. Go back the way we came. We can jump back down here. We're not going this way any further. That way would take me into another section of Dire Maul, but again, I'm not really here to show you that part. Feel free to explore by killing another couple of groups of mobs and then heading in that direction. I personally am going this way in order to get to the next section of this particular instance at the moment. It's very easy to forget sections of this particular instance, to skip bosses and rooms. So you really got to pay attention. Like for example, this area that we're going to is actually up there. If you're not paying attention, you'll find that there's a big tunnel, a really big obvious, hey, look at me, tunnel down here that'll take you the exact wrong direction to get this quest done. It is the right direction as far as going further into this particular instance, but it's the wrong direction as far as getting this particular quest done. And it's kind of an obviously huge opening there. But if you go up this ramp, ha ha ha, lo and behold, here's your dude. Him and his partner in crime, as it were. And now you've got your second quest done. Wasn't that nice and quick? Now it's suggesting that Zevrim is in this area, but he's not. He's actually in a different part of the instance. So let's head down the ramp and start closing on him. Oh, I revealed another one of these hidden dudes. Oh. How's the sound and the video on the stream today? Is it looking good? Sounding alright? Cool. Okay, so you come down here, and down here we have a couple of ways we can go. Okay, here's our next dude. There's Zevrim, and Hydra spawns I think he's a random boss or an extra objective. And we also have the way to what will be the final boss in this instance, with yet another way in. And so you can see it's a little bit twisty and turny. Make sure you come in with a group who knows their stuff, or at least the tank knows his way around. Here's Hydra spawn. We'll just get rid of him quickly here as we go by. There we go. Oh, Hydra spawn essence. That must be a quest. Well, good on us. We got that done. So you have to go down this way into a really long tunnel now. More hidden dudes. Because you can find them as long as you keep your mouse in front of you. They don't appear until you're rather close to them, but you will be able to see them. See, now we're technically in the same room, we're just on the ledge above. And now we can just kill off this group here, just like that. And there's our boss. Down he goes. Ooh, I got a clever hat. How exciting. Now to continue the instance, most people will end up just jumping off here. It's the easiest way down. There's the pool where Hydra spawn was. Okay. Now you're heading towards this other exit, which you can see right here. Those open up and give you these little pine dudes that kill. No one cares. Alright. Oh, another hidden dude. Didn't see him. Now the room I'm coming into is actually the lower level of the ledge above. When I said you'd fall down and you get screwed because you'd be all of a sudden in the midst of all this crap without the ability to do anything, and nobody would be able to come down and help you right away, you'd die before you got any help. Well, this is why. You see what I've gone through. Now keep in mind I'm level 100 and it's still taking me a couple minutes to get down here. So, now we need this guy to open up the door that we're coming to. Alright? So, he's actually a good guy, and the whole goal in this section is to keep him alive if he aggroes anything, and to make sure that you don't aggro anything as you go. Most groups will probably go through this area first, clearing the path, and then bring him through. Because I'm such a high level, it doesn't really matter to me. There are a few herbs that can be gotten in this room as well, so be aware of that. He comes over, bangs on the door a couple of times. Door goes kablunk, opens up, broken, and leads into the next section. So we're in yet another tunnel, as you can see. Lots of tunnels in this instance. And here we are in the final chamber for this particular instance. Parties usually pick one ramp or the other ramp to go down. An adventurous party that really wants to get rep or experience points will actually split their party up, head down both ramps. None of these guys at the top of the ramps are all that hard to kill, and there's nothing else really down here until you go into the central section, where we got a few bunches of mobs here. The guy that we care about is this guy right here. And he's down. There we go. That technically completes this particular instance. But see these little red things? They're the goal of one of your quests. The Felvine Shard. And then you pick one up and you have to seal them in this little box. There we go. That's done. So now the instance here is done. That's all the quests complete for this particular instance. Alright. Remember, you have to pick up one of those little red fragments. There's 5 of them there because there's usually 5 people in an instance. And that'll get you what you need in order to continue on into the next section. Now, the reason why I didn't come up and say, Dire Maul's done, yay! We've done the Warpwood Quarter! Is because I've brought myself here physically, instead of using LFG. And due to that, I'm not technically done the instance. I'm not even a little bit done the instance. You're wondering where that other pathway is? The hallway that's right here? It's actually down below from behind him. Just in case you care. At least that's where it was last time I saw it. And I'm not really paying attention to those hallways, simply because I'm not really bothering to use them. Our goal here is to get each of these little branches of Dire Maul done as fast as possible, turn in the quests, and then head to the next section. Now, some people will argue that the Warpwood Quarter isn't exactly the first quarter they should go into. They'll argue that it could be either the Warpwood Quarter or it could be the Capital Gardens, I believe, is the other one that people do. I'll have to check the name when I get there. But it can be argued that this one is the first one. It can also be argued this is the second one that should be done. Doesn't matter as long as you save the final big bad boss for the final run. Of course, if you're doing LFG and you're leveling up this route, you'll only be able to get to them in order, so it won't matter. Now I'm going to cough because I just took some tea and it went partly down the wrong pipe. Oi. Sorry, folks. Obviously, this isn't how most people would turn in the quest either. They would simply use their LFG button, teleport out of the instance, and then teleport back into the instance, which puts you at the entrance, right where all the quest redeemers are standing. Which makes it hella convenient for them, less convenient for the likes of me. No, I have to walk all the way around, which, while being a big pain in the ass, is also allowing a little bit of time for these instances to play out. I mean, this instance has taken me almost a whole half hour to do from flying in from my garrison and everything all the way to completing, and it's almost taken a whole half hour. That makes it look good on YouTube. Yeah, that's it. Makes it look like I put some work in when I was doing this instance. On Twitch as well, so
Yeah, of course.
always thinking of that. Okay, so we're finally coming up to our Redeemers. So we can turn in these quests and move on to the next instance. Okay, there's quest number 1. There's quest number 2. Oh, I get to take an item that will be garbage. Yay! Oh, the bow is the item that's garbage. Done. And what's our next? Ah, the Hydro Spawn messages. There you go. You have all your quests done. There we are. We come over here. We talk to this guy. There's your book. Good. And now you can have the web thingy. There you go. Boom. And now you can see that we've taken care of those guys, so we're good. And now we can head off and go to the next instance. Florp. Alright. From here we can fly. So what he's going to do is he's going to fly over to the next instance. It's now raining out here too. Nether Fairy Dragon. Do I have one of those? I do. It's always a good idea when you've got yourself a rain situation or a snow situation, depending on where in the game you are, to see what pets are around to be captured, because there are certain pets that can only be caught during weather events like this. Over here you can see that there's a little pathway. Actually, that pathway might be the one that leads down into the center of this area here. I can't remember. Not that it matters. We're not worrying about those. Alright, now we're going to be going into the Capital Gardens. You can go either side here. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure this is the side you appear in if you go in from the LFG entrance. Yes, it is. Which means in order to get your quest, you're going to have to probably kill these 3 mobs right there. Okay, now kill Tendrus. Now people do this instance in different order. I'm going to show you how I do it, and how I've seen most people do it. Okay, kill those 2 dudes, and go talk to this guy up above. Okay, so here's the opening map for this particular area, the Capital Gardens. Now, you'll notice that there is a quest turn in here that's actually not on this level. That's up these stairs and around to this level. There's also a boss down here that we have a quest for, and there's another boss there. Now that boss is also upstairs, but it's not showing you the whole story because there's also a boss down on this level. More importantly, there are these big crystal things. These big crystal things, you see that big crystal thing? In order to do things correctly in this instance, you have to clear off these big crystal things of the guys that are down around these big crystal things. There, have I confused everybody enough? See that? That big flash? That's because I have disarmed the crystal by killing off the aberrations and the remnants around them. So goal number 1 is to destroy those by killing off those around it. Now, you can see Tendrus here, and I could go right down and kill him, but that's not the way we're going to go on this. We're going to go the way that most people do. And most people come around here in order to go into this room, which is actually a whole different map, which has Magister Calendrus in here. So they come down this route and find yourself heading in this direction. In order to kill one of your bosses. Yeah. He's right there. Okay. You come down here, you have an epic battle, huge fight, epic this, epic that, he's dead. Okay, let's go. Okay, so he's taken care of. Let's take a look at our list of quests. See, he's one of the two here. So we still have to kill the other one who's up above. And we have Tendris, and we have to speak to this ancient dude. So the next thing we would do is we would go up this stairway. Now, you've probably also killed this group here, so let's get rid of them as well, just to say we have. Alright. Then we head upstairs. Oh, up ramp. And upon getting up here, you're going to notice we have a couple more. You can see that one going over there. This one going over here. A couple more of these big pillory type things that have to be turned on and stuff. Touch me with your crap, buddy. And that one's been turned on now. Ooh, and some friends came by. Let's say hello to friends. Hello, friends. Bye, friends. And that's cleaned out all these guys. And this guy's just standing back here being ornery. And his bum buddy here. Okay, let's take those guys out. Alright. They're hanging around together, those skeletons. Alright. Talk to him, get that quest completed. Ooh, for a whole 6 silver. And then they want me to kill off Imulthar. Now, the one thing that should be mentioned is that Dire Maul used to be one of the upper level instances. It used to be a level 60 run. Imulthar is actually a creature that had the key to one of the original cool quests. In order for a paladin or a warlock to actually be able to get their epic mount, or their level 60 level mount, or I don't know how else you want to call it. Let's just call it your epic mount. In order to get your epic mount, you had to come in here and kill Imulthar, and do a couple of other little things besides, if I'm not mistaken, in order to earn the right to ride your mount. So Imulthar used to be a big deal, is what I'm saying. Not so much anymore.
I don't have a target.
Oh, not quite, not quite. There we go. Oh, it looks like everybody's been taken care of here now. I can even skin her little bar. Now, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find that your group is now going to make use of these. Okay? So jump up here. Walk along the edge. It might not look like you can walk along the edge, but you can. Barely. Okay? Because now we're going straight from this boss down to the next boss. Okay? I'll be using this exact same technique or something awfully akin to it when I get a little bit further in the instance. See that? I'm floating in midair. Aren't I special? Look at me standing in the middle of nothing. There we go. Come down and kill this guy. Now this guy's death does a couple of things. First of all, it brings in some more bad guys. Let's just loot them quickly. Just wait for it. Wait for it. See? I was supposed to bring in more than one. There we go. There's the other one. Oh, I brought in 3. Well, you know, more the merrier. Brought in 4. Wow. It's been a long time since I've done this, I think. Point is, everybody's dead. The other thing that does is it opens up the door down here. Okay, by open, I mean unlock. It unlocks the door down here. Now, you all saw that I could see this boss I just killed from up that ramp and back near the entrance of the instance, i.e. from back around here. And you're probably also noticing that I got question marks there already as well. Why aren't I going to those? Because I'm going to have to walk all the way back. Even in a perfect world, I'm going to have to walk all the way back. Why? Because that's the way they designed this instance. I didn't design the instance. I just want to make sure that's well and truly known. I had nothing to do with the way this instance was designed. In order to do it properly, though, at level or at level 100, it does not matter. You will have to do what I'm doing to do things correctly. Ah, some spirity spooky stuff. And look, another 2 of these crystals. Well, they make the final 2 of the 5. There's a grand total of 5 of these things floating around. These silly pylons that have to be discharged. What do the pylons do, you might be asking yourself? Well, the pylons are actually keeping the final... I shouldn't say final. Final's not the right word. The pylons are keeping Imulthar entombed. I don't think killing this guy has anything to do with anything, but he looked like he wanted to die, so I thought I'd oblige him. See, that's Imulthar. The only way to release them is to destroy all the pylons. Well, to unpower the pylons, or to turn off the pylons, or pick a phrase. Any phrase will do. There we go. Pylons down. Look at that. The big swirly wall of cool looking stuff is gone. And now we've got someone wandering around trying to kill things. Well, let's finish him off. Blink. He has been slain. And I can skin him too. Yay! I'm pretty sure that you have to kill these guys too. I'm not sure if they happen before or after, but they're all dead, and so I don't have to worry. Okay, but so that means I'm going to head back the path I came in, right? No! Because there's still another guy over here. And he needs to be killed too. So instead of going back, we still have to head in. This door is now openable because we've taken everything out and done our nasty evil deeds. And now we're in a nice big library kind of place, type of stuff. So, fast to save the time from walking down the ramp. There we go. Here's the bad guy. Quack. Now this branch of Dire Maul is effectively completed, but we're not done. Okay, you see this big chest right here? This big chest right here is actually the goal of another quest. Okay, so in order to get that taken care of, keep in mind all these guys are good guys. Actually, I'm beginning to run low on my space. This is a branch, a door that takes you to a different branch of the Dire Maul set of instances. Simply because I happen to be here, I might as well make use of this. So let's get selling, folks. some money. Character of Undeath does not interest me in any way. I'll keep the heavy leather though. Citrine can go to someone else I know. Mage Weave can go to my tailor, so can the silk. These demonic runes are really useless. The Crescent Key is no longer useful. That is allowing you to open up doors throughout the instances, the interlocked instances. I'll keep that, it's a recipe. Felcloth can go to my tailor, so can that. Don't care about the steak, don't care about the core. Elemental water can stay though. So you just have to know which items are actually going to be of some use to some of your characters. The vast majority of the stuff I'm getting though is crap. Living Essence can stay. Briar Thorns can stay. Peace Blooms can stay. There we go. That's taken care of everything I can sell. Rare repairs are not even there. Alright, so I've come in, I've come down, I've killed all the bosses, killed all the creatures that might need to be killed in this area. What do I do now? Well, that's easy. Now, I go all the way back to the instance entrance for to turn in my quests. Isn't that fun? No. It's a bit of walking. That library may still have some books that are readable for the well-read achievement, but it might not. That's for others to look into. Okay, so we've come all the way back out to this area. You'll notice there's a question mark because I killed the prince. And we will be going to him in just a moment. Like I say, I'm doing this the way most characters would do it. Now, of course they would teleport out and back in. I don't have that luxury, so I can't do that part, but I can do everything else exactly the way it's supposed to be done. So you turn in the quest, go over here to turn in these quests.
I understand.
That quest doesn't work. Okay, now where do I go? Well, now you're going to have an odd sense of deja vu. Now where do I go? Well, now you're going to have an odd sense of deja vu. That was a deja vu joke for those who are paying attention. What I'm going to be doing now is the exact same thing I already did, except faster. Because I don't have to kill everything. I don't have to kill anything that's not on my path. I don't have to kill the boss hidden around back behind this area here. I can just come up the ramp, go around the bend here. Okay, technically I'd probably have to kill this guy. So I've done so to make my point. You're going to see every member of your party doing everything they possibly can to go this route as fast as is possible. All for to get themselves down to this guy who has a quest turn in, and there's a reason why. Now admittedly I've done this kind of an error, but it's the same thing. I'm showing you exactly how most parties and their characters are going to run the instance. I didn't have to do it this way because I'll be leaving the instance via the door, but the reason why they went and turned in those quests before coming up here is so that they don't have to go back to the entrance anymore. When they get done this area, they'll be done. Because now there's still one more quest to get. The treasure, which gives me stuff. In order to do that, I gotta go and drop back down. Is this starting to look familiar now, folks? That's right, I gotta drop back down. I'm on the other side this time. But I'm still able to float in midair for no reason! Yay! And this is where we killed Tendris, the big tree dude. And we have to go all the way back. Like I said, I didn't design this instance, folks. I just know how to run it as quickly as possible. And this takes us all the way back to that chest, at which, after it's opened and everybody gets their loot from it, everybody will then more than likely leave the instance or queue up for another one. I don't have that luxury. I have to walk all the way out. Well, I guess I don't have to walk all the way out because I'm being a purist and showing you where each instance will start and all that other crap. I will walk back out and walk back in to the next entrance. Exactly the way I'm supposed to because I'm being nice to all you people. Alright, so there we go. Open up the box. Yay, doesn't it look pretty? It's all pretty and stuff. 235, I believe, is the winner. 235 is the winner. There's the item. Boom. And that takes care of the second stage of Dire Maul. Now remember, Dire Maul was designed as 3 instances. The connections were meant for guilds to do the entire instance as one, as a we're a guild, we kick ass, we're doing Dire Maul, running it for loot and drops for our characters and all that other crap. Now I am probably going to require the aid of the wife when I get about halfway into the next instance. The part of Dire Maul, the final section as it were, because there's a quest there that I don't usually do, but I'm going to attempt it with this character on this run in order to say I did it, to show you people how to get it done. But the part I need is a very hard to spot, well hidden object, and I'm probably going to need the wife to tell me exactly where the hell it is so that I can actually get it. So to that end, I'm warning the wife that I might need her in the next instance to quickly look on Wowhead for me for something.
Okay.
It's going to be a while. It's going to be at least another 5-10 minutes.
Alright.
So I know you're doing something online with your character right now. You'll have time. Okay, so now we're flying to the last instance in Dire Maul. Okay. Here we go, folks. The Gordock Commons. Again, we can go... Oh, no, we can't. I guess we'll go in this route. And here we are inside the final instance. Okay? As you can see, a buttload of things there now. It's the Halls of Destruction here that I'm going to need the help. So I have 3 bosses to down before I get there. So I got some time. I'll let you know when I'm getting close. A proper instance is going to want to kill everything down here, wandering around, make it easier for any deaths to walk back in. However, you won't often see groups doing that for their members. And if you're wondering whether I'm going to skin every single wolf I can, you bet your sweet patootie I am. I haven't really given my wife a place to actually cut for the edits between these instances. It's up to her. I think she could probably post the whole damn thing as one instance. and people can scan through it. Maybe she can take a time measurement when I start each instance and post that as part of the info for the YouTube video.
Okay.
That was Guard Moldar. I think that was Guard Moldar I just took down. Yes, it was. So he's dead. That's one boss down. We're coming up to boss number 2. I've seen groups actually completely miss seeing boss number 2 here. Don't ask, I don't know why. But I have seen it. I've been in an instance and I said, hello, what about the drunk guy? Stomper the drunk. Who? Yeah, that guy. Thank you. Okay, that's 2 bosses down, wifey. Just to let you know, I'm not doing this deliberately fast. I'm actually doing this pretty slowly. But I wanted to let you know where I was, so you'd be ready to look up this quest thing. Of course, I'm going to have to get you the name of the quest before I do anything else. I do love me my skins that are the right level for what I need to actually use them for. I do. If I had my druthers, I'd go around, I'd skin the hell out of everything else, but I'm not going to do that. Don't want to take too much time in here. Okay, and we're getting ready for boss number 3. Let's go figure out where he's hiding. He is named Guard Fengus. Yoo-hoo. Guard Fengus. Fengy. Yoo-hoo, Fengy. Fengy Fengus. I'm not seeing him. Okay, I was nowhere near that. That was a cheat. But whatever. Fengus. Guard Fengus. Where are you hiding?
Why for you hide?
Why for are you hiding, Guard Fengus? I don't think he likes me. Usually you come up here and he's right frickin' there. Oh, let's kill everybody and see if that brings them. That's the easiest way to do it, right? Bangy. That is an absolutely gorgeous breeze coming in from outside. Folks, if you were here, you would be enjoying a wonderful, wonderful breeze from outside. But you're not. You're watching this on the internet, which is fine. You could be watching this outside. That's possible too. Where is this dude? I've killed everybody else up on this level. No, I think I'd like to stay alive. Oh, there he is. I guess I had to kill everybody first. It's been a long time since I've done this instance without a group, and you know, stuff happens. Okay, so Guard Fengus is down, and now I'm heading into that area, whereupon I will learn the name of the quest. Oh, I shall mention that there's the entrance I came in, but there's a door down here. Oh no, it might be down here that leads into other parts of the Dire Maul instances. I'm sure Wowhead or even other people's videos would be able to help you figure out which instance entrance goes where, which sneaky doorway takes you to the sneaky location you want to sneak to, and at that point you'll be all good.
How is this dungeon not over yet?
What dungeon are you in?
I have no idea.
How do you not know what dungeon you're in?
Click the fruit.
Does it not say it on the right hand side?
Oh. Blood Maul Slight.
Oh, you're doing the blood. Oh, you just did that the other day, did you not? And you didn't recognize it?
No.
Well then, folks, that's going to hamper things a little bit.
I'm trying my best here. I thought it would be done by the time you needed the information.
Broken trap.
Oh, okay, I recognize this part. I'll be done soon.
That's okay, take your time. I just got the quest now. Order Cannon.
Keep it real.
Now, why do I want to fix that trap? See, there's a lot of stuff to be done down here. But the first thing I gotta do is I gotta get myself up to where this cannon thing is. You see, now there's guard Slipkick. Slipkick is the one I think I have to lure down here. But in order to do that, I'm pretty sure I have to go up to find the cannon on the second level. But if I remember correctly, there's the guard. Okay, so we don't want to kill him. We want to do everything else but kill him, actually. Okay, so I'm going up to the second level to look for the cannon. And this big area is where the cannon is. Now, oh, it's right there. Oh, well, hell, never mind then. I guess there's a very strong possibility that I might not need the wife's help after all.
You made me worry like that.
I remember it being a lot harder to find. I'm just saying. I remember it being harder to find. Maybe that's why it's in the middle of the frickin' room now. Okay, so let's get this cannon. Okay, so we got the cannon. Now we're going to head back down.
Eat this.
What's up?
Eat him.
Okay, so there you go. There's the overcannon. Okay. I'm just looking over this. I haven't done this quest in ages. Okay, I got the suit.
Keep it real.
Did you die?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry you died. Very sorry. That's not how you get caught in a trap there, buddy.
I got to talk that.
Well, I froze him. I'll have to see whether that's a good thing or not. It's a bonus objective. We'll have to see if he gets free when I come back down. Is he still frozen? He might still be frozen. So do I have a quest to get? No, I only have a thing to kill him. Well, let's try out this suit. Where the heck did it go? There it is. There's Captain Tom Crush. Let's see what happens. How far back is Guard Fengus? All the way back there. Well, I took care of him. That's kind of weird. I haven't done this in ages though, folks, so bear with me if I'm doing things improperly based on how it's supposed to be done. But as you can see, you could have some fun in here. It wasn't just about getting to the end and killing everything on the roof. You could have some fun. You can trap an ogre guard in ice, and you can trap or send off another one by fooling them by wearing an ogre costume. These guys won't be fooled by it though. There we go. That's Dire Maul completed in all its beastly beauty. I do have the guard and the captain still that are still alive. So not everything is 100% done, but everything's done mostly. And of course now I'm the new king. See, I'm the new king. Look at that. Now all the ogres that are still alive will like me. Obviously, Captain Tom Crush isn't happy. We'll go see what's happening with him. Trying to see this guy's walking around again. Huh? Oh, it looks like he is just done. Oops, my backpack. So he's frozen, so we're not going to be able to actually get the bonus objectives of killing that guy. Which is fine, it's not a big deal. We'll go up this walkway and see whether or not this guy is killable. Captain Tom Crush. Actually, he's got a new quest. I don't know if I've ever done this before and gotten this quest. I don't remember it, but we'll find out, eh? Unfinished Gordock business. Where is he gonna be? Oh, I kind of killed Dire Maul, didn't I? Oops. I think he's probably going to be dead down there. I'm not seeing him. What I might have to do is I might have to reset the instance quickly. Isn't a problem. And he's supposed to be right about here, but I killed him. So let's go turn in the quests I've got, and then we'll reset the instance, come back in, and see about turning in that quest too. $113, $124, $169. There we go. Nice gun. Bang-de bang-de bang. Alright, let's go outside here. Reset these instances. Yes do, yes do. No, he ended up having to be killed. Says I can turn it in here, but I don't think I can. Not the way it's set up. That's okay. It's only going to give me, or I'm missing out on 79 silver. That's okay. I've still shown you the entire instance. And showing you the fun you can have. So make sure if you want to do it properly that you don't kill that guy on the way in. Oh, there we go. So there's a perfect spot to stop for the purposes of showing off this instance. That'll be the perfect spot in order to change. Well, let's change myself back here quickly. Boop. There we go. So that'll be where we can break for the video highlight on YouTube. Excellent. Now we're going to go to the